As of early Wednesday, July 9, 2025, the catastrophic flooding that struck Texas over the 4th of July weekend has claimed over 100 lives, with the death toll continuing to rise. The disaster, centered in the Texas Hill Country, has left communities reeling, particularly around Camp Mystic, an all-girls Christian summer camp where at least 27 campers and counselors perished. Rescue efforts persist as authorities search for dozens of missing individuals, including 10 campers and 1 counselor from the camp. The scale of the tragedy, the flooding, triggered by torrential rains that caused the Guadalupe River to rise more than 20 feet in under 2 hours, has devastated central Texas. Kerr County, the hardest-hit area, has reported 87 confirmed deaths, including 30 children, with many linked to Camp Mystic. The camp, located at the confluence of the South Fork Guadalupe River and Cypress Creek, a known flood risk zone, was hosting 750 children when the disaster struck on Friday, July 4th. The rapid surge of water swept away cabins, tents, and lives, leaving a trail of destruction captured in haunting images of flooded cabins and scattered belongings. Among the victims are 8-year-old twin sisters from Dallas, whose tragic loss underscores the human cost of the disaster. A Camp Mystic counselor, reflecting on 11 summers at the camp, described the scene as a bad dream, while heroic efforts by staff, including a night security guard and U.S. Coast Guard swimmer Scott Ruskin, saved nearly 200 lives. Ruskin, on his first mission, coordinated rescues that evacuated 230 people, earning praise for his bravery. Questions over preparedness and warnings. The National Weather Service issued multiple alerts, including a flash flood warning at 1:14 a.m. on Friday and a rare flash flood emergency at 4:03 a.m., highlighting the imminent danger. Yet, questions linger about the effectiveness of these warnings. Camp counselors, required to surrender their phones, missed emergency alerts, and local officials have faced scrutiny for not evacuating camp sooner. Kerrville City Manager Rice Dalton dodged a direct answer when pressed on the delay, while former NOAA Administrator Rick Spinrad suggested that staffing cuts at the National Weather Service may have hampered timely communication with emergency managers. Critics, including Texas officials, have pointed fingers at the Trump administration's cuts to the agency, arguing that faulty forecasts contributed to the high death toll. The National Weather Service defends its actions, asserting that alerts were issued, but concerns about warning fatigue and inadequate infrastructure, such as the absence of flood sirens in Kerr County, raised doubts about the response. Some parents, like Serena Hanner Aldrich, whose daughter survived on higher ground, have criticized camp management for failing to monitor Texas Division of Emergency Management updates. A community in mourning Camp Mystic, a beloved institution with a history of hosting 3 generations of the Johnson family and former First Lady Laura Bush as a drama counselor, is now a site of profound grief. The camp statement expressed heartbreak over the loss of 27 members, while rescue operations, aided by the Texas Air National Guard's drones, continue to search for the missing. The emotional toll is evident, with Governor Greg Abbott warning of ongoing flood risks as more rain is expected, and President Trump scheduling a visit on Friday to assess the damage. Broader implications. The disaster has sparked a national debate about preparedness for extreme weather, with some attributing the severity to climate change and others questioning government efficiency. As rescue teams from neighboring states and Mexico join the effort, the focus remains on finding survivors and supporting affected families. The lingering storms are expected to subside by Tuesday night, offering a brief reprieve, but the long-term impact on Texas communities and the lessons learned will likely dominate discussions for months to come. This tragedy, marked by both heroism and heartbreak, serves as a stark reminder of nature's power and the critical need for robust emergency planning in flood-prone areas.